What's going on, everybody? Jeremiah here from Babbling My Backyard. I've had some requests for this video, so here it is, finally. Some people have wanted to know, where is this filter now? This is one of my more popular videos for sure, so here it is. Originally, when I did this tank was set up outside. And you can go check that out in the top corner, or you can check it out in the description below later. But this tank, this IBC tank, I had insulated with a insulated lid to keep it warm outside under my deck during the winter time. It also had an aquarium heater in it, and it did a fantastic job out there. I finally got this greenhouse built, which maybe you've seen some of those videos. And because I have a greenhouse now, I can have this in here, and I also have this bigger indoor pond over here. This filtration system now is set up in here on the IBC tote, still on the same IBC tote. It's just set up a little bit different. So let's flip the camera around here and show you. So what I have done here is the top of this IBC tote, which I was not using before, I have it flipped over, and then I built a little stand up over the top of the IBC tote so that I had an extra layer of water. And the filter, the water pumps out and it has to come up and over here. The only reason that the plumbing is set up this way is just because that's how it worked out compared to where it was outside. So I'm repurposing this whole system. So the water pumps up and down same way, right? Nothing changed inside here. I had to dismantle it all and then put it all back together, but it's still set up the same way, how it goes through different layers of rock until it drains out. Now I have it draining out into here instead. So before it would have just drained right back into the IBC tote. Now it's draining up into this tank up here. The reason that I'm doing this is because up here I'm going to grow duckweed. Because when I put tilapia into this tank, now my koi are over here, and when my tilapia are in here, I want to be able to just reach up here, grab a handful of duckweed and throw it into here. So I've got this filtered this way. Just like before, this is draining through these 2-inch pipes, and then it's kicking off that way, and it's creating this circulation. Right now, I have it draining from up underneath and then coming over and down. This is also going to be set up to drain down below, up and going out and over. And that's just because I don't want any surface tension pulling my duckweed off and draining it into the lower tank. So instead, I have it draining from the bottom and up and over. So then it drains into the IBC tote, whether it's through the center, which will be set up later, or this outside edge, which is kind of bowing out, and that's why I'm going to set that up as a backup, and this is the main. And currently there's no fish in there because I haven't got the tilapia, but there will be tilapia in this one. Then this one drains out surface tension wise into the lettuce rafts that I have set up over here. So if you didn't see those will be up in the corner and down below as well. This whole thing is one big closed loop here. And the reason that's real critical for having that type of stuff set up is this filter does a fantastic job at getting rid of solids. Also, all that gravel is doing a great job with beneficial bacteria at converting the bad into the good. But the water levels before, when I was using this filter, I still had some issues where I was having to do water changes too often because the nitrites and nitrates would go up too high on me still. It was nice and clear, clean water. It's just that those nitrites and nitrates were coming up. Having the plants here and over there, and that's going to be a flood drain bed. I haven't gotten to that yet. Having all of those plants, that's going to take care of that problem. So then I've got both of those taken care of, and I don't have to do all those water changes. There still currently is a couple of water hyacinth in here that need to go up top. Those I just have in here because I don't want to buy water hyacinth at the beginning of the year for my ponds. I love using water hyacinth to filter the water, and at the end of the year it's really great for putting in your compost. You can see this is still draining. It slows down, and every one of these has a drain underneath of it. This This is obviously my more mature raft right now, and I've already harvested a bunch of the arugula off of it for salad and a bunch of cilantro off of it for tacos. So in here, the water temperature is running around, well, it's at 75 degrees right now. I do have a heater in here, and it is set to 71, but the greenhouse gets plenty warm enough that this doesn't have to kick on that often. During the day, this greenhouse is kicking up to like 95 degrees when it's 50 outside. So I did have koi in this not very long ago, and it was pretty ugly. And now they're over here, all of them, because I plan on getting the tilapia. That water now is really ugly. So next week's video is getting this filtration set up for that. And this is going to be a double barrel filter build. Make sure you don't miss that one, because this is going to be really exciting. This one was great, and this one does fantastic. It's way more filter than this tank needs, unless I have it heavy fish loaded. All of these fish were in this IBC tote last year. Now I've got this much larger space for them, and it's that. To give you an idea, I'm standing up here and it's all out that way, plus it's dug down into the ground, and then it's the outside wall is 2 foot tall. So it's a total of 3 feet deep on this one. Again, if you're interested in checking that out, there's a link up above, or it's in the description below, so you can check that out. But make sure you don't miss this one. There's going to be double barrel filter right here. That'll be filtering this water, which is pretty murky if you can see in there. Let's look closely. Pretty hard to see in there. I guarantee you that won't take very long to fix though. So there you go. For the people who were asking for this video, I hope this helped you. Sorry. What's happening right now is that this drain under here, it has a pump that kicks on, so it shoots back up into here and recirculates over and over and over again. So that's what's happening there. Anyways, hopefully this made you guys happy. If it didn't, make sure you throw a comment in the bottom. Let me know if you want to see something else. We're an open book. I can show you whatever you want to see. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, don't miss any of the cool videos that we have coming. And while you're waiting for the new ones, check out some of these other ones. They're pretty cool. We'll see you in one of these other videos.